from the Highland Virtual Academy. My name is Mr. Smith. Yesterday, we looked at a short story and a very brief reading task, and I hope you found that interesting. Today, I'm going to move back to something that I really enjoy reading and got my passion for reading going. I hope you enjoy it, and there is a short task afterwards. Make sure you look in the description below for the details and links. And here is today's reading task. Phil Brighton is an author who I read a lot of. He's really interesting, and his work is actually quite funny. Remember, when you read, it doesn't always have to be serious, it doesn't always have to be informative. Writing and reading can be fun as we go along. And this particular story, which we took from extract from his book, which is in the Guardian newspaper, is actually one that resonates with me and I get used to because I used to have a paper round, and I used to have a lot of very, very angry dogs on that paper round as well. So when I read this, I actually really related to it. And the extract is titled, Dewey the Labrador was the size of a bear and wanted me dead, for reasons he declined to make clear. And what I want us to do today is I want us to use the tools again that we used yesterday. That is part of the reading challenge. As you'll see, we've got the extract here. And what I would like us to do is go up to the top, we open up the Read and Write for Google Chrome. The taskbar will appear. And from that, I want us to use the three key tools that we used yesterday. So tool number one is the reader, so you can put text into speech. So that is this particular icon that you can see here. So all you have to do is highlight the text that you want to read, and we press play. So it'll read it to you, and it's fantastic. Okay, the next feature I want us to try and do is the actual dictionary feature. So let's have a little look. We're going to have a look at some words in here that we might not know. So if I look at rambling, let's look at that one. I go up there, I pop onto the dictionary, I highlight it, and it'll give me rambling. But it also gives me a reading of the word, so I know what it sounds like. There's a word next to that as well, which is grandeur, which is another difficult and tricky word that might put some people off reading. So again, look, grandeur, we highlight it, and it tells us exactly what it is. And if you play it, you know what it sounds like. Finally, the last tool that I want us to use is the highlighting tool, where we can read certain aspects of it. If I just want to read the first 4 lines, I can highlight it like so. Again, this is great for people that struggle with dyslexia maybe, and find that words sort of jumble around or blend together, or it can be quite intimidating. It just highlights a small section of it, and it makes it much easier to read. There's a slight task to do at the end of this, which is fine, and it's in the description below. And it's all to do with vocabulary. So I'm actually going to ask you to use the Read and Write for Google Chrome. Try and find out what each of those words means in your own words. So you can't just copy and paste the definition of that. I look forward to seeing your work, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can.